When purchasing a home, did you know that the closing date you choose affects the amount of money you'll have to bring to the closing table? To understand this, we first have to understand how mortgage payments work. Unlike rent, you're paying your mortgage for the previous month. Mortgages are paid in arrears. If you close on a home in March, your first mortgage payment isn't going to be until May. However, the bank's not just going to let you live there for free for the entire month of March, right? So they're going to charge you interest per day. That's what I mean by when you choose to close affects the amount of money you'll need to bring to the table. So as you can see behind me, I've got two different circles. These are two different settlement statements. And pretty much the only difference here is when the buyer closed on the home. The top one, they closed at the very, very end of the month, August 29th or something like that. So they only had a couple days worth of interest to pay on the loan. However, their mortgage payment was pretty much the next month, right? A month and a couple of days. Whereas the bottom one, their closing costs included over $2,000 worth of interest on the loan because they closed at the very beginning of the month. However, in this situation, we had the seller pay most of their closing costs. So the seller pretty much covered the interest of their house, and they won't have a mortgage payment for almost 2 months. So if you live in a state where the buyer is choosing the closing date upfront in the contract, I say this because I just heard that not all states do this, which is weird. Make sure somebody is talking to you about this. This is a big difference.